What's poppin', YouTube? Back at it again. Y'all tapped in with the Head of the Game podcast, man. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe before we get into this evening content. You know, the sun's setting. Um, got a long day still left. Probably only like a couple hours. Been out here for about 6, 7 hours. Um, don't really feel that well, but I'm cutting through it, man. But I just took out about a few minutes to talk to y'all, man, because I was just thinking about the journey in which I made that transition from Amazon Prime to now Fedex Ground. Just sharing, a lot of experiences, a lot of things that I've encountered, and the progress that I've made, and just adjusting to those changes that's transpired, right? So, number one, I mean, if you haven't seen over my previous videos about this subject, the packages are definitely a lot more heavier. Instead of moving, lots of boxes and envelopes, and you would hardly ever see dog food. Doing this, lots of dog food, furniture like love seats and couches and dressers and cabinets and things weighing up all the way up to 150 pounds, right? Obviously, you got the dolly or a hand truck, if you will, to be able to transport whatever you got from, the step van to the front door, and things of that nature. So that's interesting. I do stay out in Vegas. It is starting getting hot, so like the weather conditions and stuff like that can, how can I say, affect your performance, and it definitely can change the whole landscape and your approach and even your preparation, approach far as getting prepared, knowing how to execute, your day efficiently without leaving too much to be behind. Obviously today it's getting to me. Wouldn't be as prepared as I should be. That's why this day dragging. But I'm gonna cut through it. Just another day at the office. But anybody that's interested into getting into this industry, I will say it's not for everybody. Definitely gotta have tough skin, gotta have a certain mindset, because every day doesn't bring the same set of challenges as the last. So you gotta be very mindful of you know just being very flexible and not expecting too much. Just more so an adjustable, flexible mindset. Um, what else we got here? I could also add in that, certain companies, like mine specifically, we get paid salary, so efficiency is definitely a benefit if you're able to understand the ins and outs, the nuances, to be able to, be more time conscious. That way, in a sense, you'll be making more money because you'll be spending less time, out here, doing a lot of deliveries and stuff. You know, um, I feel like it's a great time to get in if you're able to get in, because the pros and cons about this current situation is because the way that the economy is affected, the amount of stops that people are going out with are affected by the amount of online spending that people are doing. So if you know if you can get in, it's definitely a lot easier than what it was last year, because the if you're salary based, then obviously time versus stops, less stops you have, the less time you have to be out here, the more money you make, because of you're still getting that flat rate, the flat pay. So I mean, you do the math. But um there's that. That if there was ever the easiest time to get into this, it would be now due to those circumstances. What else? Great driving experience, because you're driving a 26-foot step van. You can see the back. I'm gonna walk out, so y'all can get a vantage point. Just seeing how the size of this mug. You feel me? 26-footer. You know. So you got that going on. But yeah, for the most part, man, hard work pay off. That's my motto, man. You know, you put in the time, you put in the work. You feel me? You'll be compensated. You know, due to what's required. So, but yeah, man, I think that about sums it up, man. It's gonna keep going. I think this is like month 9, month 10 for me. Um, you know, looking just optimistic, man. Optimistic as far as the things that I'm trying to get into and stuff like that. So, that being said, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. More videos on the way. I'm up out of here.